And we're back. Feral Publications YouTube channel. We talk about print media, zines, DIY. Basically, if you're into doing things yourself and trying to break into the creative economy, you might want to consider subscribing to the channel. And if you want to help your boy out, go ahead and like the video. Today, I just want to give some random updates. For people that are new to the channel, I've had quite a jump in subscribers this year. But normally around this time is when I start looking at what I've done well, what maybe didn't work out as well as I had hoped, and kind of like what I'm planning to do for next year. And plans change, obviously, right? Like, I had a plan, and then, 2020 went to shit. Plan went out the window for the most part. Still got the vending machine, which was part of the plan for this year. That was my goal. About the creek cut, which is something that I had been contemplating but wasn't sure if I wanted to make that move, and I did it. And I want to launch Feral Comics. That's happened. That's gone well. And like I always say, like the question to me then becomes, what do I do to take it to the next level, to do more? So some of the things that I'm considering: one, I want to start adding a sticker to each issue of Feral Comics. Now that I have the creek cut, I've seen that I can add the cuts into it and then just have it in the back page, which is kind of the plan. And my plan is to make it probably my favorite panel from Feral Comics. That's one idea that I have, and I know that I want to include a sticker with each issue. I just don't know if it's going to be my favorite panel, or if it'll be the cover page, or like what it would be. But I do like the idea of that sticker, which I feel just adds more value to the project, right? Secondly, I plan to start making some T-shirts again, man. I've been working on designs, and I've been dabbling with it, and I'm getting ready to start going ahead and doing that. One of the things that I just realized is that I don't really have to fuck with emotion anymore, depending on the graphic, because if not, I can use the creek cut to cut the vinyls and screen print that way. So once I get my designs down, I'll know whether or not I have to do emotion or not. But emotion usually is for photo, and I feel like a lot of my art, I think I can get away with the vinyl, but I'm not too sure. Things to look into, and which is one of the things that I've been doing predominantly with my time, is looking at what kind of materials I want to buy for the creek cut, and what do I need to do these projects that I plan on doing. And I've been writing them out and pricing it out. I'm a real nerd, something that I do, you guys. I'm sorry. And then lastly, I've been working on a new logo. As Feral Comics and Feral Publications really is beginning to grow further out. I started contemplating other things that I would like to do. Like next year for Halloween, I would like to have Feral Publication presents scary stories, and then have that be a very large collaborative zine with a lot of scary stories in it. And obviously curated and all that, and depending upon the page count, see how we bound that. But that's something that I do plan to try to do next year. I think that would be a hit. If I'm able to add that for next year as something, as a staple that Feral Publication does every year, I'd be very, very happy with that. But because of that, I'm not as comfortable anymore with Feral Publication being a drawing of myself. So I've been working on a new logo, and I'm already narrowing it down to kind of what I want. And I think that once that's finalized, I'm going to go ahead and make that into a shirt and make some buttons and whatnot. But so stay tuned for that. But thank you so much for those of you guys that give a fuck about what I'm up to. Thank you so much to everybody that just happened to stumble on this video and watch it throughout. Go ahead and subscribe if you made it this far. Like the video to help me out. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Lates.